Hi everyone, welcome back to our 5-minute daily yoga practice, Lockdown Lookup. Today I want to focus on releasing your neck, releasing your shoulders, releasing your lower back. Any tensions, any held injuries, any tightness that you've created sitting, working at a desk, hunched over a computer, sat at a table. Today, in this 5 minutes, you can release it all. And we're going to start in child's pose. Come and join me on my mat. So we kneel at the back of the mat. We send our seat down towards our heels. We curl in our belly and fold over the thighs. And then we bring our arms forward and drop our forehead towards the mat in between our upper arms. And this should be a lovely shoulder stretch, but also a nice extension all the way up the spine. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward onto all fours, curl the back toes, lift the knees ever so slightly, push the belly towards the thighs, and then begin to straighten the legs. Send your heels down towards the floor. Head comes between the arms, gaze between the feet. We're in downward dog. Hold it here. Take 3 breaths. Gaze comes forward, and I want you to step your way up the mat and bring your hands onto your knees, straightening and lengthening through your back, sending your tailbone backwards, halfway lift. Bend your knees, swoop your hands down to the floor, leave your heels planted, and then begin to rotate that upper body, lifting into chair pose. Hold it here and then stand. Well done. We're going to take one arm and one leg backwards, front foot pointed down the mat, back foot pointed towards me. We're going to send our hips backwards, extend our arm forwards, and then cartwheel, one high, one low. Triangle pose. Wheel it back up. Bring your hands and interlock your fingers behind your back. Turn both feet to point the same direction lengthways down the mat. And then we're going to begin to fold over that straight front leg. And here your shoulder stretch will come up behind. Hold it here. On the next inhale, slowly rise, release those fingers, turn both feet forwards and send them out at 10 to 2. Hands on your hips and fold forwards. Nice straight back as far as you can. Send your tailbone backwards and then release the hands and the shoulders and the head and allow everything to just hang here. Option if you want it to lift one hand and follow your gaze. And then do the same on the other side. Slowly lifting back up here. We'll turn our other foot lengthways down the mat. Bring our arms back to shoulder height. Hips come back, fingertips reach forward. Cartwheel the hands, one high, one low. We meet again in triangle. Lift it back up. Interlace the fingers behind your back and then step your back foot to face the same way as your front leg. Slightly narrower stance. Breath in, and as you breathe out, extend the fingers backwards. Bring your chest forward and down. Reaching up and over. Hold it here. Pyramid pose. Slowly, slowly release all the way up. Release the fingers. Bring back foot to meet front foot. Here, bring your hands onto the tops of your thighs. And here we meet in a lovely halfway lift. Bend your knees. Fingertips brush the floor. Leave your heels planted. Leave the bend in your legs as you reach up with your upper body into chair pose. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Push away with the heels of your hands. Create this lovely V shape. Hinge forward, drop the knees. Uncurl the toes. Send your seat back to your heels. Drop your head. We meet back in child's pose. Rest here. Slowly lift back up onto all fours. And you're done. Well done. See you tomorrow.